Good morning, afternoon even. Morning chat though, normally in the morning. Not today, busy morning. Sessions, one-to-ones, outside, managed to dodge the rain as well. On my birthday, I must have been my birthday present. Anyway, so talking today about the difference between procrastination and motivation. And, a lot of people will say, I'm lacking motivation to do something that I know I need to do. My question to you today is actually, is this a lack of motivation or is it actually procrastination? Hey Amanda, is it actually procrastination instead? And if you think about why we procrastinate really, it's often because there's almost a bit of a disconnect in that there's pain of doing something, there's the perception of pain, so we perceive pain. For example, going to the gym, exercising, it could be doing a presentation, going for a new job. All these things, although there's pleasure at the end of them, it's just why we're thinking about doing them. Working out, I'll feel better, get more energy. All these things. Getting a new job, it might be to do with job satisfaction, pay, whatever it is, lifestyle, work-life balance. But all these things also have a lot of pain attached to them. And the pain, we see that, if we perceive it, we feel better from putting it off initially. Short term, right? We can all say we've done that before. If you tell me I've got to go to the gym now, and then I say, actually, I'll do go tomorrow, I get a little bit of instant pleasure from that. Now, so often we kind of go for, okay, how do I stop procrastinating and doing it then? So here's a really simple thing that you can try, which is linking it. There's a few strategies here, which is linking it to something else, first and foremost. So when we procrastinate on something, we often only think about the pain on it. So we've got to think about, okay, if by doing X, I'm going to get Y. Why is Y important? Why is this important? What changes? Whether it's getting up and down from the floor more easy, so I can have more energy to play with the grandkids, whatever it is. It might be to fit into my favourite clothes again, to feel healthier, to feel better about myself, to have more confidence, to love what I see in the mirror, whatever it is. These are just reasons that come up a lot. To really attach that to it, because there can't ever be one or the other. Pain, pleasure, they always come together. But it's what you perceive as was highest. Take eating in the evening. One of the ladies, I was having a chat with someone the other day, they mentioned about eating in the evening a lot. It's difficult, sometimes on my own. This is the situation. On my own, no one really around. Sometimes I just think, sod it, I'll just eat. I need to feel better. Do you feel better? No. Who else is impacted when you do this? Them, and them. And actually say their names. Because then I'm ratty the next day. Then I'm not as good to be around. Then I don't get as much work done. Then my clients miss out. Family miss out. And say their names. It's quite key here. Because we often say we want something, but then maybe we don't want it as much as we think we do, because we would prefer to go through, wouldn't prefer to go through that pain to get that pleasure. But sometimes it is a case of just putting your attention on the benefits versus the drawbacks of that situation. Take eating in the evening. There's a lot of pleasure about eating in the evening. It can make us feel better, short term, 100%. I've done it, you've done it, we've all done it. Not hungry, eaten something sweet, really nice. Short-term hit, but then maybe we sleep worse, maybe we don't feel as good. Then we go into that vicious cycle. Maybe we starve ourselves in the morning, try and do up for it, make up for it, that relationship with food. Then we're just yo-yoing, we're never getting the results we want, it's exhausting, nothing's working, is it my metabolism? I feel rubbish, this doesn't fit anymore, might as well eat more. This cycle then goes on and on. So what we're doing here is flipping it. Okay, what am I missing out on by eating in the evening? But what am I missing out on by not eating in the evening? Because we don't often consider the other side. Okay, I'll sleep better, I'll have more energy. Blood sugar levels won't be as up and down. Maybe I'm fitting my clothes again. Maybe I'm healthier. I'm no longer out of breath when climbing the stairs. All these things start to come in and we're like, oh, actually, yeah, this is starting to help me a bit. So with procrastination, we've got maybe link it with the why a bit more. To see whether we're simply just focused on the perceived pain at that time. And be okay with it, and know that when there's a bit of pain, there's a bit of pleasure. Public speaking, I can say a million times, the amount of times public speaking, I'd rather do anything than that once upon a time. But the pleasure it gave me afterwards, whether that's feedback, whether that's never being as bad as you thought it would be, could go on. All these things. So, action point for you today, because this is what it's about. You cannot think your way out of a situation, but when you commit to doing more, when you commit to just doing it, and like I said yesterday, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, then do it, you'll get better results. Also on this, I just want to touch on this lastly to make this as actionable as possible. You'll feel overwhelmed and you're more likely to put off trying to lose 3 stone than you are to do one workout. I'll say that again. You'll feel overwhelmed and you'll put off trying to lose 3 stone, 2 stone, 1 stone than you will compared to trying to do one workout. My point here is focus on one day at a time. You'll procrastinate on losing 3 stone, 2 stone, 1 stone. You'll procrastinate on running 5k, but you won't procrastinate. You're less likely on one workout. So just get started. That's the key thing today. Have a great day, and I will see you soon. Take care.